Pranksters are more hated than the common cold, but for the longest time there was always one prankster people would say bucks the trend of just going out and harassing people and actually does like clever, fun pranks that are both enjoyable for viewers and even the people who get pranked usually end up laughing. And that was Ross Creations. But with his latest super stinker, nobody's laughing. It's actually done a big number on his reputation, put a huge blemish there, and a lot of people are extremely upset with him. It's pretty easy to understand why. When I heard what his latest prank was, I don't even know if you can call this a prank, it's killing animals, not really a prank per se. When I heard that it was Ross Creations that did that, I didn't believe it. Drew told me yesterday, and he said, "You know Ross Creations?" And the first thing out of my mouth was, "Yeah, I really like that guy." And then he said, "Oh, well, did you see his newest Instagram reel?" To which I responded, "No, because I'm not a big Instagram user." So he showed me, and it's fucking baffling that he thought this was somehow a good idea.
Oh, what do we got here? A possum. You are going to Mars. Yes. Oh my God! Bam! He just walks away. Oh man.
Hey pal, you just blow in from Stupid Town? The possum doesn't just walk away, it is limping away, most likely to go die an agonizingly slow death from all of the internal injuries it has suffered from being launched fucking 50 feet into the air, because Ross Creations wanted to LARP as Kraven the Hunter here and just blast possums into space. I think his brain went to Mars. Like, I don't know what he thought would be a slam dunk with this video, but it is shocking. He just shows animal cruelty. You can even see in the community note, it literally just lists out the penal code here. He's in Florida, much like me. It is just textbook animal cruelty. Possums aren't even really pests either, by the way. Only like farmers consider them pests because they do like go after like eggs, chickens and stuff like that. But for just an average, just ordinary person, possums aren't really pests. In fact, they actually do a lot of pest control for you. So him just targeting possums to launch and kill them is unhinged. And believe it or not, I actually saw some enlightened Redditors in the comment section trying to educate us plebeians that possums can actually tank this. This kind of impact actually does nothing to a possum, they don't even feel it. They're a lot like squirrels in that regard. And I had to take a moment to compose myself and realize that that was a real sentient human being that typed that, and it almost made me shed a tear. Buster, possums are not like squirrels, they're significantly more dense, and they do reach terminal velocity. So while it may not have just exploded on impact like a fucking bomb going off with blood and gore flying all over the place, you can clearly see it limping away, and it is absolutely suffering, and no doubt will likely die from those injuries it sustained. That is an extreme distance to fall that possums cannot just tank. Some of these goobers in the comments section were talking about possums like they're goddamn Thanos. Like, that is not how this works. This device is an alley-oop for gravity to assassinate possums. I don't even understand what the content idea here was, so he seems disappointed that the possum walks away. So the video was going to be launching the possum, having the possum hit the ground, and then a mangled corpse. And he thought that that would go over well. He thought that'd be like thumbs up across the board. The description on the video just says W, so he thought this was like a great move. What kind of psychopath shit is that? The guy whose own YouTube description says pranks but not mean, branded himself as like a good prankster, built a reputation as being a prankster that like even the people who get pranked appreciate because it was fun and entertaining, all of a sudden drops a video killing possums. That was his idea. How fucking stupid can you possibly be? Let's go ahead and play ball with fanfic where Ross views them as a pest because he's a big-time green thumb farmer, which he's not. But let's say he was, and he hates possums. He's got a big problem with possums coming in there and fucking slapping his chickens around or whatever. So he wants to handle the issue himself instead of calling a professional. This is not the way to do it. This is extraordinarily inhumane. It is textbook animal cruelty. Like this... There is absolutely no wiggle room for any kind of justification here at all. It is just torturing these possums. They die a slow, painful death. So even though it looks like that possum walks away, if you really stretch, it is limping very slowly off of frame. But even if you think that it walks away, it doesn't live happily ever after from the extent of those injuries. There's no world where it fucking survives that. But let's say it did. Let's say it did somehow get out of there, but it's all bruised and beaten up, looking like Ed, Ed, and Eddie after the town just attacked them for their most recent scam. How the fuck would Ross ever think that is content that would be received well? Launching a possum in the air and brutalizing it, but at least it survives. Why did he think people would respond positively to that? That's not silly. That's not like ha 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 hilarious. That's just fucking weird. And the idea, apparently, was that it would kill the possum. Like, Ross seems disappointed that it walks away. I really don't get what he was expecting with this one. This shit is just unhinged, and I was shocked to see that it was Ross Creations that did this. I just had to yap about this a bit, because most other pranksters, I expect a level of, like, unfathomable degeneracy. But with Ross Creations, I don't think I would have ever predicted he'd be someone to make a video like this. It's so fucking weird. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.